So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to start our next lecture. And the lecture dedicates to LD programming language. So, the language of ladder diagram. It was aimed at electrical engineers. First of all, we need to say this programming language was intended for electrical engineers. At that time, all automatic control systems looked like the picture below. They were carried out on the basis of the relay elements. So this is the main reason why this language was created. So now let's talk about the properties or main features of this programming language in more detail. So the syntax of the LD language is convenient for replacing logic circuits made using relay technology. LD provides a visual interface for the controller logic. LD facilitates not only programming and commissioning tasks, but also quick troubleshooting of the hardware connected to the controller. Yes, it's very convenient. So the program in the LD language has a visual and intuitive graphical interface for all electrical engineers. LD represents logical operations as in electrical circuits with closed and open contacts. The flow or absence of current in this circuit corresponds to the result of a logical operation. If we have the current, it means that we have true as result in our circuit. If we have no current, yes, it means that if the current does not flow in circuit, we have as result false in the result of our operations. So that was main features of LD language. So the main elements of the graphical programming language LD will be presented below, and these elements are as follows. So first main element we call normally open contact. Next element is closed contact, also we call it inverse contact. And next, relay coil. It means that with these elements we can mark output variables in our program. Yes. So inversion of the contacts and coils we can make by this element. It means that element will be inversed, yes. So the ability to introduce elements, yes. We can call functional blocks of functions in our circuits when we program using LD language. So let's analyze the types of connections that form the basis of programming in LD language. There are several types of contact connections that implement logical operations based on relay elements. So first type of connection we call serial connection or sequential connection. Yes, this is the it's shown on picture. In this picture, if we have such picture, it means that operation in this circuit equals logical operation AND. Yes, we can describe it by this equation. So next connection is parallel connection. This is a picture of parallel connection. If we have such connection, we can describe it by this equation. Yes, it's implementation of logical operation OR. So third type of connection is called parallel to serial connection. It's mix of two types of connections, and this connection in the picture can be described by next equation. Yes, as I said, it's a mixture of AND and OR operations. So let's look at the programming language in the following example. Yes, it's necessary to program the operation of the logic device that performs the activation of the output contact or output relay element in accordance with the truth table. Yes, the truth table is on the picture as we see, and in accordance with this truth table we have such equation. Yes, this equation corresponds to the truth table. So if we were writing a program in the CFC language, its implementation would be like in the picture below. Yes, this is the realization of that equation in CFC language. Yes. But execution in the LD language looks like this. Each operation performed by a separate logical element is implemented in separate chain, as we see. First logical operations AND are performed and they correspond to serial or sequential connections of elements. Yes, this circuit, and this circuit equal logical operations AND. And then a logical OR operation is performed which corresponds to a parallel connection. Yes. So writing a program in the CoDeSys complex is performed by selecting the appropriate pole in the LD language. If we need to write a program in LD language, we need to select appropriate pole, and we need to select LD language. So it should be noted that this language is very convenient and consistent for performing logical operations. When you write programs in this language, it's possible to cause the functional blocks that are inserted in the circuit of the relay elements. This can be seen in the picture below. Yes, we see this timer. Function blocks must give a logical result in order to open or close circuits. Yes, this is the main conclusion that we need to do this. In general, what we can say about this language? In general, we can conclude that this is a very simple and convenient language that has found wide application. Yes. Thank you very much for listening.